Afternoon, here we are again. Before we start, take a look at this. So based. All right. Oh, I forgot my water over here. And it's empty. All right, this week, 2 in a row. We'll see if we get next week or not. I've got a lot going on in work, and as well as a bunch of weekend plans. So we'll see. But I'm thinking, even if I can't make it like here to my office, maybe I'll just do from my phone or my laptop or wherever I am. We'll just do it from there. News this week. Papers organized. Obviously, the elites are continuing to develop their AI, hoping they will create God. Will they succeed? Who knows? I do. They will not succeed, but they may run the earth into the ground trying. Also, Netflix is trying to buy Warner Brothers, but also, I thought I didn't open it, but I'm pretty sure I saw an email from Netflix saying that Warner Brothers is now a part of them. So I guess it actually happened, even though I thought like the FCC has to approve big mergers like that though. So I don't know. Regardless, the fall of Hollywood continues. If you're interested in filmmaking, never a better time to start. You can join us. We're going to be rebuilding the industry in our own image. All right, my week this week. It was the first snow here in Kentucky. It was perfect. Where it's just like a few inches, super powdery, driving conditions were fine, just everything looked beautiful. I've realized that although I hate winter because of the darkness and it's always cloudy, cold I could go either way on. But I think if everything was covered in snow, like all the time, that would make it a lot better. As long as the snow is not interfering with my life in any other way. My adorable wife, she had a birthday this week, so congrats to her. I'm officially married to an older woman, older than she was last year. And I got a new boss at work, which I thought it was really interesting because obviously even there was an interim space where I didn't have a direct supervisor, but I was still answering to somebody. But this week, I was just like totally locked in. It like really makes a difference just having a leader, having the captain at the helm of the ship. It makes a big difference. All right, and my plans for this weekend. I know last weekend I said I was going to put out a video for sure, and I didn't. But this week really for sure, really for sure. I've got more stuff. Last weekend, I spent a lot of time editing on a video I'm not sure I'm going to release. So it was a lot of wasted time. This weekend, I've got stuff I know I'm going to release, and we're going to edit that. But I have started I'm going to do daily short form videos as just same as sort of this, get myself in the habit of just making stuff all the time and, improving my on-camera skills, not worrying about whether something's perfect and just being willing to put it out there. And then obviously, it's a weekend where we don't have a lot of plans. Just going to be spending time with family, going to church, all that good stuff. All right. I breezed through this. I should have planned a little bit longer, perhaps. We got our memes. First up. Come on. I wish I could afford to buy the next generation Lumix cameras for myself because they have better autofocus. It says GDP fans, when every facet of the human experience gets worse, but the big numbers go up. We're going to be seeing, it's going to be more timely than you can imagine, I think, in the next couple of years. All right, we've got this funny picture of this kid. Let's see if I can get the camera. Oh, yeah, there it focused. It says, my son sleeps like a Victorian child dying of the plague. Look at that kid. On a side note, like, damn, bro, like, you really cooked your child with this one. I hope you got a lot of likes. All right. Next, we have AI overview, funny response. I'll go ahead and read it. It's very long. Somebody Googled, I am Abraham Lincoln in 1865. Should I attend? You know, probably, I think it said the play tonight at Ford's Theater. Here's what Google Gemini has to say about that. Yes, you should attend the play tonight at Ford's Theater. It is important for you to go because history has shown that your presence at the performance of Our American Cousin on April 14th, 1865 plays a crucial role in the events that unfold. Your attendance, accompanied by your wife and guests, are a significant historical moment. Your attendance is historically significant. These are the bullet points now that I'm reading. First one, your attendance is historically significant. Your attendance at this specific performance of Our American Cousin is a pivotal event in history. You will be joined by your wife, guests, Major Henry Rathbone and Clara Harris. Second bullet point, enjoy the show. The play itself is a comedy, a chance for you to relax and enjoy an evening of entertainment. The audience, including your party, will be laughing at the performance, which is a moment of normalcy and laughter before the events of the evening unfold. Third bullet point, be with your family and guests. Attending the theater is a chance to spend time with your wife and guests who will be joining you in the presidential box. So, Google Gemini, why is your AI recommending Abraham Lincoln to get assassinated? Jeez Louise. Next meme. It's a out of focus image of trees. Come on. Hiding my face. You don't focus on the face. And it says, actually, I'm not sure if you could read it anyways. It says, what if we kissed and all my teeth fell out into your mouth? I thought that was pretty horrifying. Next one, another X.com classic. It's a tweet. Original tweet. Somebody says, hating on Labubus is usually a dog whistle that you low-key have conservative values / revere heteronormativity. Quote tweet response. I hate Labubus. Now replace Labubus with people of color. Not so funny, is it? I thought it was funny. Last one. I love this. It says, checking my Spotify Wrapped. Lots of songs I like in there. Very topical for this time of year. Pretty sure it was shared last year, but you know what? I'm not, you know how there's cinephiles? I'm not like a cinephile for memes, all right? I'm not going to be pretentious. I'm not going to say, oh, you know, I've already seen that one. You know what? If it makes me smile, I'm happy to see your meme again. I'm just going to say it. All right, so what is our meme of the week for this week? And I've got a special surprise of what we're going to do with it. Spotify Wrapped. I mean, I feel like the AI summary actually made me laugh. I like the Spotify Wrapped one. It's just kind of whimsical. You know, everybody loves a goober who's kind of not smart. I just can't pick this one. It's a little too disturbing, even if it is, amusing. This he gets points off for cooking his own child. You took a photo of your kid sleeping. It's memorialized on the internet now. This one's also, I'm not a big fan of the ones that are like, haha, I've made this clever political point. My screen fell asleep. But does this one qualify as a meme? Is it kind of, I guess, what I'm wondering? I'm going to say no. It's a little too, it's just a paragraph. It's a funny paragraph. It's a funny screenshot. Well, funny screenshots are memes, right? I guess they're both screenshots. This is one of those things where I've really realized that I've just gotten to be, I've achieved unk status, is because everything I think funny is just a screenshot of a joke. I don't, yeah. So let's go with this one. It'll work better with what we're going to do with it. Alrighty. All right, and here we have one of my favorite purchases I've ever made. And the deal with this is, so on Amazon, they've got, millions of just these little knockoff gifts for your grandmother. And because everybody's got different names for their grandmother. And one of those is, well, you'll see. Check this out. Meme flower emoji. We love you. Now, the intention of this frame, I imagine, is this is Mimi or something, or Mamie or something like that. That's your grandmother. But for us, it just works out perfectly. Look at that. Is it backwards? Well, oh well. I'm not gonna. Oh no, it's not. Interesting. It's backwards on one of my screens, but not this one. Oh well. Anyhow, we're gonna leave this up. I'll go ahead and place it here, and then next week we will refresh our frame with a new meme. So that's all I have for today. Actually, we did go pretty decent amount of time. Keeping it around 15 minutes is a good amount. For now, at least. Yeah, so I guess this show is mostly about the memes because it takes up like over half the time. That's fine. I'm good. I'm chill with that. Especially when we don't have anybody watching. So I will presumably tune on next week, but probably it will look pretty different. It'll just be kind of more casual. Alrighty, now what I'm wondering is if I hit end stream now, because the stream delay is like, it's a couple. Oh wait. Oh, my preview was behind. All right. See y'all.